I'm also always interested to hear about people's experience maybe before they got signed. And you were on TV, it felt like all the time before you were signed. Like in '06, I remember I would watch everything. You were popping up on Velocity, on Heat, all the time.
Yeah, I probably worked 40. I was probably an extra over 40 times with WWE from like 2003. I started wrestling in 2002. 2003, I was an extra from 2003 to 2009, just grinding away on the independents. And it was Dr. Tom Pritchard that would always say, anytime WWE is in the Northeast, just show up. You know, if you work and do a match, you'll get paid. And this is when they were paying guys cash, $500. Now it's a lot lower now for extras. But yeah, anytime I worked, I got paid. Anytime I didn't work, I didn't demand any money. You know, I just went there for that experience. And it was actually Shad Gaspard that would always see me, and he would always corner me backstage, and he would bring me as an extra new. He would drag me into the male talent locker room, and he would yell out to Ron Simmons, "Hey Ron, I got your son here." And Ron would look back, "Oh damn," because I had the afro at the time.
Yes.
You know, and it's funny. It's funny. I got the afro back now. You know, with this pandemic. Perfect timing, because a lot of people recognize the afro. So I'll keep this for a little bit. But yeah, it was Shad Gaspard that made it a lot easier for me to walk around as an extra and for people to get to know me, and ultimately for me to get signed in 2009.
That had to be a comforting thing to have somebody like that, a gigantic dude who did not have to go out of his way to do that for you.
Yeah, I always remember the moments that he would just kind of embarrass me, you know, because I'm a shy guy, and if I don't know you, I'm very quiet to myself. He always brought the best out of me. So I always share stories a lot. I always share stories like that of people that really made it easier for me to walk around WWE.
So I remember, like I said, it felt like you were there every single month, and you were wrestling. Like, I remember one time it was Charlie Haas and Hardcore Holly. When you go in there, are you thinking, I know Hardcore Holly's reputation. Is he going to try to do something? Or did you feel comfortable in that situation?
Hardcore Holly backed me up in the corner, and I could hear him breathing. He was breathing so heavy, and he chopped me so hard, I thought my heart stopped, you know? It was something I'll never forget. And I'm like, man, he was physical. He was physical with not only me, but really with the one guy I was teaming with. His name is Mike Cruel. I don't think he wrestles anymore, but he was vicious. And I remember Charlie Haas, him and I were close because we were kind of came up in the Delaware area. There's one promotion, ECWA. So he knew I was from like the ECWA Delaware area wrestling. And he told me before the match, I remember like it was yesterday, you know, you better lay your stuff in. And again, I'm a nervous wreck. So I did what I had to do. But yeah, Hardcore Holly chopped me so hard, I thought my heart stopped.
And I noticed most of the matches they gave you were against pretty good technicians, like a Trevor Murdoch, a Charlie Haas, a Val Venus.
Yes.
But then I noticed one that stands out, the Dicks. Now, I heard a story from Shane Helms that they actually got into a fist fight with each other one time backstage. And everybody was just kind of like, let them fight. Let them knock each other out. Let them do it. What do you remember about that? Were they a little bit harder to deal with, or were they fine? How was that?
I remember hearing that story about them fighting. But I wasn't there, but I don't even remember that match, to be honest with you. But
probably a good thing.
You bring it up. I wonder if it's online. I'd have to look it up. But I don't remember much about that match. But the guy, Chadwick's, was that his name?
Yeah, Chad and James were their names.
Chad was a little weird, I think. Like, it's just something about him. I know he came from the Northeast area. He came from, like, the Boston area. But something about him was just I don't know. I mean, not a bad guy, but something was just off, you know. But again, we're wrestlers. Everyone's a little off. You know what I mean? Me, I'm quiet. I'm quiet now, but when I hit the curtain, I'm like a pit bull off the leash, you know. So we're all odd, unique.